I hate my job.
I'm out of shape.
I freaking suck at beatboxing.
All you need is a life hack. You're listening to Hacktually with Zach Monty and Josh K. Peace be upon you.
Wild, wild horses couldn't drag me away. That's right.
Shazam couldn't find that song.
Well, I'll tell you exactly what song it is. It's called Wild Horses by the Rolling Stones because we were doing the what episode?
Horses.
Mm-hmm.
Life hacks for and about horses. And that was, first of all, that was beautiful.
Thank you so much. I've been looking forward to that ever since we came up with the idea for horses.
Yeah. And before we get into it, we do have a listener voicemail.
A listener voicemail.
That I think we should hear and...
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm listening. I'm going to get my coffee.
Okay. So,
who is the listener?
Sent in anonymously.
Okay. Sounded like a horse breathing and then eating an apple.
Yeah, kind of galloping too.
And then kind of galloping. Yeah, he's kind of doing it all. That's a busy listener. He's sending us voicemails in the middle of his workday.
He's on the road.
Yeah.
What's your experience with horses?
So I was first exposed to horses circa maybe like 2004 with the movie Spirit.
Okay.
Which
before you get into, have you ever ridden a horse?
Yes.
Okay.
When I was a kid, my cousins lived out in the woods, and they had a horse. They actually had a horse, a donkey, and then a miniature horse.
Okay.
And I tried to ride the horse, and it was very scary because I got on it for like 5 seconds, and it started like kicking its back leg. And my aunt goes, "Why don't you get off the horse?" And I was like, "Please get me off this thing. It's going to start bucking any second." And I think that's the only time I have ever ridden a horse.
Yeah.
Kind of scarred me, if you can't tell.
Yeah, no. Okay, so the movie Spirit.
Mm-hmm. To be honest, I haven't seen Spirit, but I remember seeing commercials for it in the beginning of some DVD that we had. Probably Daddy Daycare. I watched Daddy Daycare a lot. So they're probably advertising Spirit. And I think Spirit the horse was voiced by, I want to say Dakota Fanning.
It would make sense.
I think I'm going to go with that. I'm not even going to look it up.
I believe it.
And that was my first exposure to horses. And I started asking questions. What are these things? What are they useful for? Where can I find them? Why are they so beautiful?
They really are. I never ridden a horse.
Never.
I don't think I ever want to.
Right.
But I appreciate horses. And, I'm just on the grand scale of things, do horses want to be ridden? I don't know. Probably not.
I have some, that's a great question. And I have some life hacks about that.
I've worked with horses.
Like in an office?
Yeah.
What?
Why the long face? No.
Exactly.
After, mid-20s, not late, moved back in with, temporarily with your parents. I did
my
that.
parents?
No, with mine. Okay. With my mom and ex-stepdad.
Mm-hmm.
We'll get into that later.
We sure will.
We'll have a whole episode about that.
About Zach's ex-stepdad. We should.
We'll put that behind the paywall.
Okay.
And they lived on a farm.
Mm-hmm.
I never grew up on a farm. My mom grew up on a farm. She grew up in the country. Her grandparents had a farm or something.
Like I won't interrupt. Keep going.
And so they had 2 horses and a mini donkey.
Mm-hmm.
and a bunch of goats and stuff. And
Yep.
and so they had a big shop on their property that had an apartment in it. I stayed there for a few months when I moved back here from LA.
Because your career was going too well in LA and it was getting out of hand.
Something along those lines. Yeah. And, well, no, it wasn't going well, to be honest. And I was still, doing stuff. I was working at, I worked for a Game of Thrones musical parody as an assistant stage manager, doing all the backstage.
Which, by the way, is awesome.
Costume changes. And I don't like Game of Thrones.
Well, of course not.
But there was people in the cast who were like, in their late 30s, early 40s. And they're like, oh, nice. I got another babysitting job this weekend. And I was just kind of saw a glimpse into struggling artists.
That was what you were aspiring to get to, is that level of notoriety where you still need to get a babysitting job to make ends meet.
We'll probably cut all this. Anyways, so my mom and stepdad had a farm with these animals, and part of me not paying rent was like, go feed the horses in the morning and the donkeys. And so I would go in, one of them got senior feed. The donkey got, he got like a mask that had a tiny little hole in it.
Oh, God.
Because he was shaped like
a donkey?
Like
a donkey shape.
Just his, like, you've seen a horse.
What are you trying to say?
He was so rotund. Because oh, God, the light.
Oh, no.
The computer fell asleep.
Oh, shit. Keep talking.
Okay. And so the donkey, we're not talking about. I feel like I got to start over. No, you don't. The whole podcast.
Absolutely not.
The donkey did not have self-control to not eat everything all day. So they limited it by giving him this mask that has just a little hole that he can just get a little bit of grass through. And it's a stereotype for a reason. He was an ass.
Right. This wasn't a coworker you got along with.
No, and he would like, no, I'm not letting you put the mask on. And then he'd like run past me and out to get out in the field so he could have buffet of grass.
So is that hard if you're out to drinks with friends and they're like bitching about their coworkers? You have to like kind of lie about it. You're like, oh, this fucking ass that I work with, dude.
Yeah.
Just doesn't pull his weight.
He doesn't listen. Yeah.
I hate my job so much. That's cool. You've worked with horses.
Yeah. So I used to wake up early in the morning, get them their feed, get them their hay, let them do their thing, clean out the stalls.
It's like a real like man of the earth job.
Yeah.
Like you're tilling soil.
I know. I grew up to tender. And then, they moved to a farm after I'm an adult. And like, I got to learn these skills.
So when people say they were like raised on a farm, sometimes that means like they have like half an acre with a tomato patch. Like,
yeah.
When I think of a farm, I think of you're in the middle of freaking nowhere.
Heavy machinery.
You own a tractor. You don't go to school because there's no school within 50 miles of the radius of where you're at. I want to go there. I have so much to learn because I know I give off maybe the opposite of this, but I'm a very soft boy. I struggle with anything difficult or hard. And the fact that farmers have to wake up at like 4 a.m., they have to start moving dirt and planting and operating heavy machinery. And the thing is, if they don't, it's a disaster. All their crops die, their family's poor. And so it's like it's got to be the highest pressure job in the world. And I think I need that. I could learn something from farmers.
If you had to choose, what kind of farm would it be?
Well,
and part two of the question, let's say it's a big farm, it's a big operation.
Yeah.
what would you choose as your specific job?
Let me put it this way.
Okay.
I have a job right now. You don't know what that's like.
I don't.
I have a job right now, and there's supposed to be free coffee every morning.
But
Nobody ever makes it. And everybody just passes it to the next person. Like, I'm not going to make it. Somebody else will. And so I'd be the guy making the coffee at the farm where they have the free coffee station at the farm. I would make sure the farmers have free coffee. And it's hot and ready at 4 a.m.
that's not a bad idea. Might want to expand it.
Well, coffee's important.
That's important, but that would be about at most 15-minute job.
You might be right. That might not be enough.
So
I would also clean up afterwards.
Okay, 30 minutes.
Okay.
So do you make the coffee then?
No.
Why not?
Well, because why don't I make the coffee? You don't know the real, honest to God reason why I don't?
You're too fresh there.
I'm too fresh, and I don't know where anything is.
Yeah.
And I hate talking to people I don't know. I don't want to be like, excuse me, it's my first week here, and I'm just wondering, how do you make the coffee? Because if I ask that, I'm probably getting fired.
Probably.
They're gonna go, shut up. You don't know how to make coffee? Like, no, I do know how to make coffee. I don't want to mess up this one. And I'm not ready for that responsibility week one. I need to step up. I need to work on a farm.
It's hard. It's hard work. You gotta wear heavy boots.
Mm-hmm.
I would love to drive some big machinery.
I would too. There's you ever heard of TikTok?
Yeah.
There's a lot of TikTok channels of just people on live operating a tractor or a crane. Mm-hmm. It's not even get into cranes, but there's a lot of crane channels. And it's an impressive engineering that goes into those things.
No, I know.
And it's like they're operating the space shuttle. There's like 8 different screens, all this telemetry. You're getting laser feed of the crops beneath them. It's shout out John Deere for inventing such spectacular machines.
Yeah. My mom there's like this 10-year-old who is obsessed with John Deere.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
And she made
Well, this looks like a 1984 John Deere F-36000. I didn't like the way these machines operate for this and that reason. Kid's a genius.
I know. And she made us, we were hanging out for a barbecue at her house. She made us throw him on the TV for a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
I wish my parents would throw on TikToks.
It was on YouTube.
Oh, sure. Okay. Love YouTube. Can I talk about my horse hacks?
Yeah. Should we say what our show is?
You tell me.
Nah. You clicked it. You've listened to this.
If you made it 15 minutes in,
nobody's listened. Nobody's listening to this on accident.
Yeah.
Okay, this is Hacktually. Well, and today we're talking about horses, as you know.
The horse episode.
Long awaited. This might be our premiere episode. Who's to say?
Not me. Let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
Best Olympic sport.
Should we do it on the count of 3?
1,
2, 3.
Dressage.
Oh, yeah. Dressage.
What were you trying to say?
Shot put.
The words escaped you.
Oh, yeah.
Dressage. You know what dressage is?
Yeah, it's fancy horse showing.
It's fancy horses. Just kind of swagging out. Yeah, like, mm-hmm. It's these kids would call it aura farming. It's horse aura farming. Which is ironic because horses also do real farming. They do every type of farming.
I know.
I have long been fascinated with dressage. How do you get into that, first of all?
It's old money, baby.
It's very old money. You want to know how old money?
Tell me.
I looked up. I was interested. I was like, what is this dressage thing? I'm curious. I looked up. I went to Wikipedia.
Yeah.
Dressage's origins go back to ancient Rome.
Makes sense.
Let me tell you, man. Let me tell you something. Xenophon recognize that?
Is that with a Z or an X?
X.
Nah, is that a horse?
It's a man.
Oh, no.
So my boy Xenophon, which fuck.
Come on.
Can I go? I can't go forward.
Xenophon. Let me.
I lost it, and I have nothing else to say unless
We're
I
gonna
have
cut this
words
out. We're gonna cut this out.
in front of
We're gonna
not
cut this out.
xenomorph. Jesus Christ.
Alien.
Now I don't know how to spell it. Hold on. Nope, I got it.
Xenophon. This is getting cut.
No, we can't cut this. Oh shit! Hold on.
This is getting cut.
I lost it.
We'll cut this out.
Oh.
We'll cut this out. Xenophon. A xenometaphon.
Got it. Xenophon.
A xenometaphon. Is that anything?
No, is that a medicine?
Acetaminophen.
That could be something. Well, let me tell you about Xenophon. He was a Roman guy.
Okay.
He authored a book called On Horsemanship, which many scholars argue is the origins of dressage.
So this is when?
This is 430 BC.
This is BC.
BC.
Damn.
Before Christ. Rest in peace, Christ.
BCE, before the Christian era. They've changed it.
Did they really?
Yeah.
Okay.
BCE.
Well, Wikipedia says BC.
Oh.
So what On Horsemanship did is Xenomorph knew everything about horses. And back then, there's no books. Xenophon knew everything about horses.
Xenomorph is the alien from Alien.
Well, he's so talented on horses, he might as well have been an alien. So I just want to go over some of the highlights of On Horsemanship.
Yeah.
And this is my entire life hack, is this entire book. It's a very long Wikipedia page. I'm not going to read it all right now, but I figured I'll start out with just one section.
Okay.
And we'll just kind of see where that goes. Part 1, selecting a young horse.
Let's hear it.
A hoof of thick horn and a frog that is held off the ground. I dare you to tell me what any of that is. A hoof of thick horn.
Okay.
And this is on selecting a young horse. If you're trying to find a young horse, find one with a hoof of thick horn and a frog. That's right. That is held off the ground.
A frog that is held off the ground.
Also, thick cannon bones.
That's
good bend in the knees.
Yeah.
As a horse is less likely to stumble or to break down.
Yeah.
Thick and muscular forearms. I like that because it implies horses have arms. I never thought about it like that before. Broad chest. For both beauty and because the legs will be less likely to interfere. There's a lot here. A bony head with a small jawbone. Remind you of somebody? If you're looking for a young horse. A bony head with a small jawbone, a soft mouth, and prominent eyes for good vision. Imagine him cooking this up on a scroll.
Yeah. Or chisel.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
Do you think back when they were in the chiseling days of things, like they're like dropping adjectives?
What do you mean?
Like they were, if like somebody had really flowery language, like did they drop it? Because like this is a lot of work to chisel.
Probably, yeah. It's a great point. Like,
do you think the 10 Commandments would have had more details?
And they could have used some more detail.
Yeah.
That's an amazing point.
Don't kill.
Yeah.
Or don't murder, whatever.
Yeah. What do you think he was trying to say originally? Like maybe he's trying to say like don't kill anything on the weekdays.
Like no, it's like do not murder. But obviously there's some nuance within the thing. Like if some guy's freaking attacking you.
Yeah. Right. Like, yeah. It's, Moses was pro stand your ground laws.
Yeah.
That's what he was trying to say. Like, if you own the home.
Some guy's going to attack your horse and the only thing you can do to stop him.
Then that's fine.
Yeah. There's nuance. Like
yeah. But in general, don't kill.
It should be like the 10 Commandments, parentheses, but it kind of depends.
Abridged, yeah. Or it could be. He could have just been trying to. Maybe he wanted to just emphasize that point, but he ran out of chisel or whatever. Like, well, imagine the 10th commandment was like, don't kill, no matter what, no matter where you are, who's attacking you, the circumstances, no matter what this guy did, you do not kill anybody else. If the world would be a better place if we did that, because then the death penalty wouldn't be a thing, and I'd be a lot less worried about doing crime.
Do you think there was like more than 10?
More 10 commandments.
More like it was a lot of work to do, and he's like, I'm done.
Yeah,
they got the important stuff out of the way, don't envy your neighbor or whatever.
Yeah,
but
I remember learning about the 10 commandments as a kid, and I was being like a bitch to my parents or something like that, and my dad was like, one of the 10 commandments is to respect your parents, and I was like, shut up, that's not, you're making that up. And he was like, I swear to God it is, look it up. And I looked it up and I was like, fuck,
is that one?
Yeah, one is respecting your parents, which was clearly written by a parent, by the way. They didn't get children's input in that. Why don't you respect your kids, Moses? I'm not done.
Okay. Well, okay.
Large nostrils for good respiration and a fiercer appearance. You want to know something? I posted a TikTok at one point in my life, like last week, and there's multiple comments, and it's me talking, and there's multiple comments roasting my Adam's apple.
Really?
Yeah. Everybody's like, bro, you're Adam's apple. And, I'm, I played into it. I was like, it's my favorite child or something like that.
Yeah.
I approached like that. And somebody replied and said, dude, that might be thyroid cancer. And so now I'm worried I have cancer because of my Adam's apple. I don't think it's giving me a fierce appearance like nostrils.
These are the dangers of social media.
I so agree. If I wasn't so confident in myself, I would be a wreck.
You're gonna mention it next time you go to the doctor. At least.
You want to check out this bad boy? Why do you think I have this sweater up? I know you can see it.
Yeah, no,
I have a very.
It's
big
popping
outfit.
out.
I got bullied for it in high school. I don't want to talk about it. A large crest and small ears. Double loins are more comfortable to sit on. Don't know what a loin is. As well as prettier. There's more. There's one I want to end on.
Okay. You're just describing hot young horses.
If you're trying to pick a young horse, my boy Xenophon will tell you how to do it. The hind quarters should be muscular and firm. The gaskins and buttocks should be well separated. And here's the last one, the last bullet point. Interesting you put this last. He should not have large testicles. I think you'd want. I want a horse with big balls. If I'm riding into battle.
I'm trying to think if I've ever seen a horse's balls. I've seen.
I'll look it up.
Horse penis, but is this crass? I don't want to be crass. I don't want to be crude, but
no, we're talking. This is scholarly work.
Yeah, this is
well referenced work.
The anatomy of. I just don't know if I've seen a horse's balls.
Okay, well, my Google isn't loading, and maybe that's for the best. And there's many other sections that I'll get to, but that's how you pick a young horse. A lot of this is really self-explanatory, I feel like.
Yeah.
Like big, strong. And that's the thing about 450 BC is that nobody had written down anything.
So it's just kind of like if you're the first guy to do it. It's like the first guys investing in Uber.
Exactly, yeah. I mean, if we started a life hack podcast in 450 BC, we could do, how shocking saying wash your hands would be? That could be the life hacks we're talking about, and it would change the planet. The bar was lower before Jesus.
I know. What would you get to go back in time.
Mm-hmm.
You get to start a business in 450 BC.
Right.
What are you doing that will be absolutely just like dominate the culture there? I'll give you. You can travel with one duffel bag full of whatever. Mm-hmm. What are you bringing?
I'm starting a feminist bookstore.
Yep.
Women weren't treated right back then. And I'm bringing Ruth Bader Ginsburg bumper stickers.
And the bobbleheads. So they can mount them on their carriages. Yeah.
And I tell you what, that'd solve a lot of problems.
Yeah. Yeah.
What would you start?
Whoa. I never thought about it.
Yeah. Look in the mirror, buddy.
I have thought about that before. Like
what would you do if you go back in time?
Glass and mirrors. I'm not joking. I've thought about just getting into that. You be early and you dominate and you're the guy that's...
Well, so you're saying you would bring a mirror.
Maybe.
They've got ponds back then. I think they understand reflection.
It's not that easy to get to a pond.
It depends on where you're at, I guess.
It depends on where you're at.
Mm-hmm.
You think about a lot of people in that time. You're thinking Egypt.
I'm thinking about Egypt, yeah.
And...
Dude, why isn't Egypt...
The Middle East and
dominating the world? They're the oldest folks.
It's ebbs and flows.
I suppose it does, and they're resource constrained over there, and maybe they don't have mirrors.
Okay, so you've answered your own question.
You want to know something about... did I interrupt?
No. I want to know something about...
Let me tell you. Our 4-month-old baby loves looking at herself in the mirror.
Mm-hmm.
It's probably her favorite thing to do. It's the number one way to make her laugh.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think she understands that she's looking at herself.
Not yet.
So, from her perspective, I think there are those who live outside the walls and those who live inside the walls. And so if you were to ask her, you're like, hey, baby, who do you live with? She'd be like, oh, I live with my mom, my dad. I got 2 cats. There's the baby who lives in the walls. I got a dog. And you know what? The baby in the walls is probably my favorite out of all of them.
Like Coraline.
Like Coraline.
You know how she had the other mother?
I'd never seen it.
Before we were recording, we were talking. Who's your favorite canceled artist? Neil Gaiman wrote Coraline.
Is he canceled?
Yeah.
What do you do?
Some not fun stuff.
I don't want to hear it. There are, I'm alt, ALT. So I like punk music.
Okay, yeah.
There's a lot of canceled punk, specifically pop punk.
Yeah.
Artists. There's a band called Jank who are fucking sick.
I know. Okay.
They're so good.
I know. I had to initially when it's like peak woke days. Mm-hmm. Listen, I'm still woke. We're still woke.
Exactly.
But sometimes I initially in let's say late 2019, early 2020, I was listening to Jank, and I had to do a don't recommend this.
Oh, you don't? Ooh.
Yeah, on Spotify, don't recommend this artist.
On principle.
Yeah, but sometimes it didn't work, so it still came up, and then I forget, and it's like, oh, yeah. No, that's a good answer.
I loved that band for a long time, maybe a few months, and then
you found out.
Yeah, because I was like, why the
thing.
fuck is this not the biggest band in the world? These guys rip, and I looked it up, and there are allegations that are well substantiated by other folks.
Yeah.
And so I can't recommend you listen to Jank unless you already have the files downloaded, and then you can listen to it however much you want.
Yeah. Just steal it.
Just steal it.
That's the way to do it.
Yeah, I think that's the way to go. No, I don't want. I was going to ask, have you ever feared getting canceled? I don't want to talk about getting canceled.
No, and no, I don't fear it. I'm untouchable.
Agreed. Well, it's because you're unemployed, so there's no consequences for anything you do.
That's right.
Life hack. If you don't want to get canceled, just don't have a job. What are they going to do? Fire you?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
And I'm not a bad boy. I don't do bad things.
I don't think you are.
Do you want a life hack? This is from our life hacks. This was 12 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
This is about horses.
12 years ago, that puts us like 98.
2013.
2013, that's right.
Year I graduated from college.
Mm-hmm.
Not doing anything with that degree. Request. This is a request. Somebody's looking for...
I didn't know you could request.
You could do
Why
it.
are we doing this?
That's a good point. How do you get the latex smell out of a horse mask? Thanks.
Okay.
What's your guess?
Is
we
it
got-
a mask?
We got 2 responses.
Hold on.
Okay.
Are we talking a mask for a horse?
No, we're talking 2013. It's when everybody had those
horse
stupid
mask.
fucking horse masks.
Dude, we should have been doing... I was not thinking about being funny in 2013. You could just say tacos in 2013, and it was the funniest thing
Well, you
anybody's
say
ever
taco
heard.
cat because it's the same forward and backwards.
Which is... That killed.
Yeah.
That destroyed.
Yeah.
Imagine going to 450 BC and saying taco cat. You'd probably get stoned pretty quick.
Yeah.
How to get the latex smell out of your horse mask.
Yeah.
Here's a funny thought. What if you put a horse mask on a horse? Has anybody done that?
What if you put it on the other end?
That's funny. That's funny.
It looks like a double-sided horse.
That's like a taco cat.
That'd be awesome. That's like a taco cat.
Mm-hmm.
No, it's QB said smoke weed in it.
Hilarious.
And then the other person said you don't. That smell is the mask. Latex is constantly off-gassing. So your one option is smoke weed in it or do nothing. Is the not really an option. But
I kind of like the smell of off-gassing latex, if I'm being honest.
do you like the smell of gasoline?
Yeah,
I do too.
A little bit.
What's another weird smell you like?
I got more smells I don't like.
Okay,
You know this. I'm weird about smells. Peanut butter. I hate the smell of peanut butter.
That's psycho.
And I eat so much peanut butter. Hate it.
This is not an issue you should have.
I know. It's
Find something else.
you want to know something?
Yeah.
We have a pear tree in our backyard.
I fed my baby pear for the first time yesterday.
Amazing. Did you like it?
Loved it.
Of course, because he has taste. And so it just like drops thousands of pears in the summer, which we like don't eat any of them. So we just put them in the compost bin. The compost bin over the summer got like a layer of pear fermentation, 3 inches thick at the bottom of just squished pears that are rotting and fermented. And it got to the point that like the compost bin was out on the sidewalk and we could smell it in our house. Like it was so pungent, it was coming in through that.
Was it like boozy smelling?
It's like boozy rotten.
Yeah.
Like disgusting. And so I took it in the backyard. I like masked up. Could have used a horse mask at that point. And I hosed it out. And it was the most vile thing I have ever seen or smelled. Because not only was it pears, it was also like all the other shit we throw in there.
Do you compost dog poop?
We were compost dog. No, we don't compost dog poop, but we put like food scraps in there.
Yeah.
And sometimes before this, we bag it now, but when we were doing this, we weren't bagging our food scraps. We were just throwing them in there. Vile. And so now whenever I smell like vinegary smells, I go like, ugh.
Yeah.
And that's getting to me. And just saying this out loud is making my stomach a little queasy.
We won't talk about it anymore.
Thank you so much. This is more emotional than I signed up for.
Okay. 6 years ago, how do I attract wild horses? Not the song.
I wish I could attract the song. I love that song.
This got 4 upvotes. This is 6 years ago. We got 2 answers.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think they are?
How to attract wild horses.
Yeah.
How to attract wild horses. Carrots, dangle a little carrot.
Mm-hmm.
That's a classic thing carrots love. Horses love.
Yeah, they do. Do you know how to feed a horse?
I don't.
Put the item on your hand flat, and then they just. Yeah. Hay says life's for living 88, and then horse hormones.
Hey, horse hormones.
Yeah. So if you're
That's not helpful at all.
That's what they said.
What's a horse hormone?
I don't know. They probably meant pheromones, honestly. But that's bunk science.
I was gonna say, I don't think pheromones. Are they real?
No.
I could be wrong. They could be real.
Could be, but no, it's bunk. It's bunk.
Wild horses. Is there anything more free and inspiring, than a wild horse? I think 8% of Windows wallpapers are wild horses.
I know the horses used to be so much more prevalent in society, and the horse killer, the automobile.
God, that pisses me off.
I know. Everyone used to just have horses around.
And the world was better. You know what doesn't emit greenhouse gases? Well, they do a little bit, I guess.
Pretty bad, I think.
But worse than a car?
Not worse than a car.
Hopefully not.
I don't know.
They get very.
I don't think there's enough horses for it to.
I think so because we weren't having this global climate crisis problem before the invention of cars. God, cars have made the world worse.
I know.
It's a great movie, but it has decimated society.
That's really good.
I want to be out with wild horses. I think I deserve to be out there. We're looking at screens all day. We're in our little boxes, compartmentalized, to create shareholder value.
Not me, but yeah.
And keep the gears of society turning.
Yeah.
For what? Wild horses aren't worrying about any of that. They're out there galloping. They're eating fish. They're going through rivers. They're flying through forests. God, that's got to feel good. I need to be out there, man.
Yeah.
I need to be out there so bad.
Yeah. I would love to just be in the Southwest. Desert. I love the desert.
I know you do.
I love the desert. Cactus. Me sitting by a campfire, leaning against my horse. I'm sharing a little bit of my stew
with the horse.
Yeah, I'm leaning on him. I take a bite.
And the horse's name? Stew. Stew. Take some stew.
I would not name my horse Stew.
Yeah, it's a bad horse name. I regret saying that. Really sorry.
What would you name your horse?
I
know it's a lot to think about. We'll come back to that.
No, I'm locked in.
Okay.
Orville.
Yeah.
Yeah, Orville.
And you know why?
Why?
His favorite snack's popcorn. Okay, this is a pretty good life hack. This is about. Initially, I found this talking about a large dog, like a Great Dane. Mm-hmm. It's like a small horse. If you need to wash your horse, large dog, go to a self-service car wash.
That's abuse.
That's not abuse.
The power wash, like the pressure washing things?
I'm not going to pressure wash the horse.
You can't do that, man.
No,
you can't pressure wash a horse.
No, you get the hose. It squirts not that hard. You've got different settings.
The one I go to, it's lifting me off the ground.
That's awesome.
Yeah, that would send a horse, skin a horse.
Okay, well, go to a bad car wash.
The thing it does have.
Bring your own horse wash, horse shampoo, horse soap.
Well, it has the one I go to has. It looks like a mop, but it automatically squirts out soap.
Yeah, the foam.
That thing would work.
Yeah.
Damn well.
You fill that with horse soap.
Right. And I bet if you're a horse, that feels freaking amazing.
Yeah. Yeah. Have you seen the videos of them doing horse hooves?
And
the farriers.
The farriers?
That's the title of the job for people who work on horse hooves, I believe.
I didn't know that.
We learn something new today.
I guess so. I've seen lots of videos of them carving out. They have an infection of some sort. What is down there? What's a hoof? It seems like a giant toenail.
It's equivalent. I was doing some horse research today.
Thank you.
I didn't read anything more than the preview on Google, and it just said horse hooves are equivalent to human middle finger.
Human middle finger?
Yeah. I don't know. I don't have.
What does that mean? It's always flipping you off?
That's just what it's told me.
I think you're getting pranked. Like, I think, was this like a Yahoo Answers thing? Like, what's a horse hoof out of? And the guy was like, it's equivalent to a middle finger.
I don't know.
That's crazy.
I don't know. This is from Quora.
Mm-hmm.
This is from Akram Khan. And he just said, so you're looking for life hacks? Here are a few hacks from our Mother Nature, which might be useful for someone someday. Drink where the horses drink. A horse never drinks bad water. So.
Okay.
I didn't really read.
All right. A horse doesn't drink bad. How does a horse know? I don't think a horse knows.
I don't know. This is Akram Khan. He has a PhD in petroleum exploration and production and economics from the Warsaw University of Technology. I didn't read through a lot of these.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Do you want to hear some more? They're not all horse related.
This is from say his name again.
Akram Khan.
Akram Khan.
PhD in petroleum exploration and production and economics.
I don't know what it has.
He graduated in 2017 from the Warsaw University of Technology. They really give out a lot of info on Quora.
I would be surprised if this person is real.
Sleep where the cat usually sleeps. A cat always knows the most comfortable place. Okay? Eat fruit if it has any worm. That means this fruit contains maximum amount of relevant minerals and vitamins.
Right.
This is getting dangerous. Boldly take mushrooms. If it has midges over it, this mushroom is edible.
Boldly take mushrooms?
Yeah.
Oh. I'm not eating a worm in an apple.
Build your house where a snake warms itself. You don't need to heat your home excessively in winters.
This guy, he's just following like an equation. He's like, eat the nuts that squirrels eat. Those are the best nuts.
Lie down and get up with the chickens. You will get the golden grain of the day. Eat more green. You will have strong legs and powerful heart, like beasts.
Is he replying to one guy? What?
Swim more often. You will feel yourself like a fish in water. This is look at the sky more often and not at your feet. Your thoughts will be easy and clear. No, he just responded to what are some best life hacks.
This man could write a book.
Maybe he has. He has a PhD in petroleum exploration.
That's amazing, man.
Do you want to see what he looks like?
Yeah. What if it's a horse?
Oh my gosh. It's not a horse.
That man's not real. That man looks 23 years old.
He's a diplomat in drilling technology. He's probably not a good guy.
I mean, he's got good opinions, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Okay. So part 2 of Part 2 of breaking. Part 2 of on horsemanship. Part 2 of on horsemanship is breaking the cult. Something I had to do in regards to my Christian upbringing. Breaking the cult.
That's really good.
Thank you. This section
actually took me a second.
Mm-hmm. Xenophon first makes a point to say that the reader should not waste his time or endanger his health by personally breaking cults. Don't buy a cult that's already broken. Is I think what are you doing? You're trying to do too much if you're trying to break the cult.
Don't get a fixer.
Yep.
That's relevant.
Mm-hmm.
That's relevant advice.
And I'm not going to read this all, but it's pretty self-explanatory. The horse should trust people because people provide food and water if you're a good people. And the horse should grow to love people. You should scratch the colt. Scratch that colt so he enjoys human company. And here's a thing that I think is very powerful.
Let's hear it.
If the colt is frightened, the groom should reassure him. Are all horses boys?
No. I'm not joking. I've only met boy horses, so I don't know.
Thank God you're not joking. If the colt is frightened, the groom should reassure him rather than... There's got to be girl horses. There has to be girl horses.
You think of one? Dakota Fanning in spirit.
There you go. Told you. If the colt is frightened, the groom should reassure him rather than punish him and teach the animal that there is nothing to fear. See, reassure, don't punish. If Xenophon could see the incarceration rates that American society is currently polling, he would be rolling in his grave. There's a big lesson here.
He'd say, "What's America?"
You'd have to provide some context.
Yeah.
But reassure, don't punish. And I think that's relevant to just everything we do. I think Xenomorph, I don't know if I need to start a feminist bookstore. I think this is kind of the beginning of it.
Yeah.
Be positive. Treat your horse well. Powerful stuff from Xenomorph. I could keep going.
Xenophin. But yeah, do treat animals well.
Yeah, do treat animals well.
That is,
It's very important.
have you known, animal abuse makes me sick to my
Dude, it
stomach.
affects me so hard.
Yeah.
I'd rather see people abuse, depending on the context.
Yeah, depending on the context. But I was just talking to Allie the other day, and I was
Who's your
just
wife? By the way, huge fan of Allie.
Yeah, I know. You tell me every time. And me too. Hey, me too.
I know it.
And I was remembering.
Are you a fan of my wife?
Yeah, she's cool. See, I can say this because I know she'll never listen.
That's exactly right.
Big fan of your wife. Come on, you and your wife came over for dinner this week.
I knew you were going to bring this up.
I didn't say anything.
I knew you were going to.
I just wanted.
Come on.
I just wanted to say that we came over. I made a nice pasta dinner for us.
Delicious.
You and your wife and baby came over, and you brought some bread and salad. And Josh, you made the bread. Mm-hmm. And I'm gonna show a picture here.
Show the picture. We'll flash this on the screen.
Yeah, we'll flash this on the screen.
Listeners.
This is how Josh made the garlic bread before it went in the oven.
Can I say something?
Yeah.
That butter was cold as fuck.
If
I try to spread that on that thing, I'm tearing that bread apart.
I didn't say the butter wasn't hard. I agree.
And your garlic chopper, I've seen better.
I don't use that.
Mine works better.
Yeah, I chop it by hand. Listen, what I learned is that me and your wife have a lot in common. Kitchen-wise, you and my wife have a lot in common kitchen-wise.
I think that's true.
I'm more of the cook in my household.
Are you in the kitchen kind of like feeling yourself?
Yeah, absolutely.
Like sizzling things up, toasting things here, chopping vegetables, boiling this.
I love it when my in-laws come and stay with us and I'm making dinner for everyone.
You love that?
I love it. I'm in my element. Oh my gosh. If I'm making breakfast burritos, so I've got bacon going here. I've got hash browns in this pan. I've got eggs here, and I'm heating up the tortillas, and I've got my system, and then boom, 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 everything's ready at once, and they go, oh, damn, these are good. Are you kidding me? Nothing better.
I wish I could feel myself in the kitchen, man. Every time I'm in the kitchen, you know what I'm thinking the entire time is, this sucks. I don't want to be doing this.
Do you burn things a lot? Do you turn the heat up real high to get it cooked fast?
No, I usually undercook things because that pisses Kendall off because I just get tired of things taking too long, so I just pull them out. Yeah, it's good enough. If I could take a pill and never have to eat food again, I would do that in a heartbeat.
It's a big pill. Ooh, I got one on topic. Mm-hmm. I got one on topic.
Let me hear it.
Come on. Where are you? Okay. Let's pull this up. Pills. If you hate swallowing horse pills, that's a euphemism for just big pills. Mm-hmm.
Is it?
I don't know. I think. Oh, it's pills for a horse. Do you know what I'm saying?
I hear what you're saying. I've never heard that phrase before. But
if you hate swallowing horse pills or any type of pill for that matter, bite into a banana. Don't swallow. Now put the pill into your mouth. Okay, swallow. Mixing of the two goes right down. So this guy or gal, Cray Kel, 3 years ago, their life hack is if you're having trouble taking pills, just instead of water, the normal thing to do, eat it with a banana.
And don't chew.
That's
dangerous.
That's what they said.
That makes sense. Banana's a very strong flavor.
I know.
I'm like a horse.
Do you have
wanna fly away.
that'd be a Pegasus.
Oh, I didn't even think about Pegasuses.
Do you have a
favorite fictional horse? Answer: Shadowfax, Gandalf's horse.
Who?
Shadowfax, I think.
Oh, Gandalf. Oh,
Gandalf. Yeah.
How do you say his name?
Shadowfax.
No. The wizard.
Gandalf.
Gandalf?
Not Alf like the fucked up alien from the 80s.
He's not fucked up.
Gandalf.
Gandalf. You're emphasizing the Alf.
I'm on the spot. I'm emphasizing the Gan.
Well,
Gone.
No. Not gone.
Gandalf. Let me
Gandalf.
say casually. Yeah, I was watching Lord of the Rings and freaking Gandalf pulls up, and Gandalf is how I say it.
Gandalf.
All right, so he's got the fastest horse in Rohan, which is the horse country, by the way. So these folks know horses, and Gandalf pulls up and he's like, "Give me your best one." He gets Shadowfax, and here's the thing: Shadowfax is perfectly white. He's fast as fuck. And Gandalf rides that thing all across Middle Earth and does incredible work.
Lord of the Rings is the most boring thing.
Aren't you watching a Star Wars show right now?
I'm watching Star Wars. I just finished Andor. I'm not a Star Wars guy.
You sound like a Star Wars guy.
I'm not a Star Wars guy. I watched Andor. Very good. It's like a spy thriller kind of thing. And it's got like good politics somehow. And I watched Rogue One over the past couple days. I finished it this morning. It was good. But something and I'm not a Star Wars guy.
Mm-hmm.
And I was laying in bed and I had to get this note down that was in my head. Just until recently. Are you a Star Wars guy?
I've seen them, but I'm not.
Okay.
Not a
Until
Star Wars
recently,
guy.
I didn't think Darth Vader could have like a boss.
Are you kidding me, brother? Darth Sidious? Is that his name?
I don't know.
He's
I've only watched Andor and
tell
Rogue
you what,
One.
he's not a good guy. I'll say this much. The whole episode 1 is about him being a two-timing player. He's like a senator. This guy, Emperor Palpatine. That's what I'm thinking of. Yeah, Emperor Palpatine.
That's the name. Yeah. Okay. So I never like. He's the big baddie, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Darth Vader.
Yeah.
And then nobody ever talks about Darth Vader's boss.
He's got a boss.
Nobody ever brought it up, really.
We all work for somebody. Yeah. Do you think he's venting to his coworkers like, "I fucking hate my boss, man. He's got me doing so much stuff."
Or do you think? Because I haven't seen Emperor Palpatine in any of those stuff.
Have you seen? Oh, in Andor.
I've seen. Yeah, he didn't. They talk about him a lot, but you don't see him. And I've seen like some of the movies, but whatever. But
I'm trying to get.
does he have? Is there anybody on Darth Vader's level of importance in the hierarchy? Like, is there somebody he can complain to?
Oh, I'm assuming it's HR on the Death Star. They got
Maybe
there's probably an employee helpline.
that's what's so good about Andor. It like is really grounded and real, and that has things like internal affairs and
Do they get
things
into like PTO policy?
like not quite, but like kind of that stuff.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
I'm
It's freaking awesome.
and or more like if else. There's something about that, like the names and or,
Yeah.
something like that.
That's really good. And another thought I had last night doesn't really have to do with horses or Star Wars.
By the way, continue.
Well, no. Get the by the way out of the way.
Imagine
because this is unrelated.
a horse in Star Wars. Because Star Wars tries to do too much with aliens.
I love the little critters.
Yeah, but like imagine seeing a horse. Imagine Darth Vader, or not Darth Vader. It'd be like a black horse.
Yeah.
With red eyes.
Yeah.
Like the Wraiths in Lord of the Rings. Those guys have some scary ass horses. They are. Have you seen Fellowship of the Ring? Let me tell you. They go into Hobbiton, the Wraiths, and like the close up of the hooves, which apparently is like a middle finger, and like dark and like foggy, and you see the Wraiths come up and trying to find Frodo. The horse is one of the most terrifying parts of that scene, which speaks to the versatility of horses. They could be for good, and they can also be for bad, just like people.
Yeah, I don't like that. I don't like cops should not be allowed to use horses.
Agreed.
I don't like that you make a cop a bad guy. I don't like in a movie when a horse gets hurt.
Yeah, Game of Thrones. A lot of horses die.
Never seen it.
And have you never seen Game of Thrones?
I watched 4 episodes and I'm bored out of my mind. I don't love fantasy.
That's so limiting. There are worlds out there for you to explore.
I'm getting more into it.
Apparently with Star Wars, which is like baby's first fantasy.
Yeah.
I guess we all start somewhere. I shouldn't be judgmental.
Yeah.
Get your ass to theaters and watch a Lord of the Rings extended edition.
No, I've seen all the Lord of the Rings.
And you felt nothing?
I've never been more bored in my life.
You need help, brother.
I
don't know how you could speak with any authority on horses if you don't feel anything about Lord of the Rings.
No. You don't have to be a Lord of the Rings guy to enjoy horses. Horses are real. Lord of the Rings is nothing.
The lessons it taught me are real.
Okay, that's fine, but doesn't make it less boring.
Let me tell you something about...
Wait, I got to get my other thought out.
Okay.
I need to know. And
I'm listening.
You've seen a commercial for a lawyer before?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
And they're always in their office.
Yeah.
Big wall of books behind them, and they all have like the same cover.
Mm-hmm.
What are all those books?
I don't know, man. I've never thought about it. Okay, are you going to tell me?
I don't know.
Oh, shit.
I don't know. This is just, I thought I was going to sleep last night.
Well,
and
here's the thing.
I had to write it down.
Most of the books are going to be like legal theories, cases, references.
Is it just like cases? Is it?
Except there's going to be one book. Pull it back.
Lord of the Rings.
No. Door opens.
Oh.
Another room.
Their secret office.
A theater to watch Lord of the Rings.
Oh, God. It's so... They're so long.
Let me tell you this. Caring for the horse.
Okay.
Xenophon didn't just invent horses.
He didn't.
Picking of the horses. He tells a whole story from start to finish. So you got to care for the horse. And most of this is boring, and I'm not going to read it. If they're bleeding, so get that checked out. Stat. Care for the horse's feet. Don't put them on damp. Well, I think you're supposed to be outside. I don't know about that. Cobblestones are great for horses. Here's the thing. The thing I found interesting about this.
Mm-hmm.
The mouth should be cared for and made soft with the application of oil. Tell you what, our friend at the University of Warsaw, our petroleum engineer, maybe the reason he knows so much about horses, he's providing the horse oil to care for their mouth. Okay? So if you've got a horse, oil those chompers up. You need to preserve the horses. There's another thing about a tip in here that I don't remember which section it is, but if you're picking a horse, make sure it has its milk teeth. If it's missing its milk teeth, the horse is too old. I don't know what milk teeth is.
I can tell you something about
Make sure it's got it, though, and oil those chompers up.
I can tell you something about horses.
What can you tell me about horses?
Horses cannot be milked like cows because they only will drop milk if a foal is present. This is just a horse fact for you.
And a foal is a baby horse.
Yep.
Yeah, that makes sense. Can I say something?
One more thing.
Yeah.
Male horses don't have nipples.
Now, that's interesting.
Horses are one of the few species of mammals that the males do not have nipples. They share this trait with rats and mice.
They're missing out on
And they can't vomit.
amazing hands-free orgasms, is what I'm hearing.
Yeah.
That's tragic. Can I say something?
Yeah.
We're about at the end of the podcast,
We're close.
and I want to say I'm really proud of us. You want to know why?
Tell me.
We did not mention horse penises once.
Yeah, we did.
Did we?
Yeah, when we were talking about balls.
No, but that was
We weren't...
scholarly.
Yes, we were not being crass.
Yeah.
I agree.
The lowest hanging fruit. We said, no, thank you.
The lowest hanging fruit is the...
Don't
say
we're so
it.
close. We're so close.
well-
We pushed away the lowest hanging fruit for other inferior podcasts to try to talk about. And we said, no, there's something here. There's something real to be said about horses. We don't have time for penis jokes. And I'm proud of us for that.
I know. You aren't going to like my last segment then.
What was it going to be?
Just pictures of horse penises.
I guess I did try to look up horse testicles,
No,
but I didn't.
I'm just kidding.
Okay.
I'm just kidding. I don't have it. But I think we should end. A lot of the time, a lot of these hacks, not super useful for everyday people.
Not today's, but agreed.
But I
Sometimes.
do have one that is useful.
Okay.
Do you have a ruler or tape measurer?
I could pull out a tape measure in 30 seconds if you ask me to.
Could you do that?
I hope you like inches.
Yeah, I do. Okay. Here's the hack. I got this. I've thought about this because we measure. Horses are measured heights by hands. You know, like a horse's.
I didn't know that.
Oh, yeah, he's like 10, 15 hands or whatever. I don't know. But somebody said measure a specific part of your hand or something so that you always have a measurement on hand. So like maybe like your 4 fingers across.
That's a good one. Starting from the pinky.
Yeah.
Pinky reference. I'm looking. Can we compare the sizes? This is kind of interesting.
Yeah.
I'm looking at about 2.5, 2 3/4.
Okay.
About 2.5, a little more than 2.5.
Okay, let's see what I got.
What'd you do to your knee there?
I don't know.
No. I measured from here.
Okay, chill. Okay, well, I need a flat part to flat part. So, okay. Yeah, if we go down low by knuckle to knuckle, 3 inches.
Well, yeah, I didn't do knuckle to knuckle though. I did tip to tip.
I have a 3-inch reference.
Well, but now we have different references. So, like, what was?
Yeah, it's for your own. You measure your own. You're out in the world. You say, how is this? Yeah.
The doctor reports my height, and I say, "Can you give it to me in hands?" I work in reference units of hands.
Well, if you went to a veterinarian, they would do that.
So are like veterinarians like going like around horses, like measuring the forearms?
This I don't know.
Sounds like it.
Should we find out real quick?
Yep. How do you measure? Can we guess the weight of a horse? The average stallion?
Can I?
Can we? Let's both guess.
Okay.
Come up with a number silently in your head. The average male horse.
Okay. Do you have a number?
Yep.
Average male horse.
I'm saying 550 pounds.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
I was saying 875.
I mean, it was pretty close. You know what?
I lied because you said that, so I lied and changed my answer to be lower, and I was right originally. I said 1,100 in my head, but then you said 5 something. I was like, oh, I'm way off. Average between 9 and 1,200 pounds.
You're not being authentic to yourself, and it's coming back to bite you.
I know. Damn, I wish I hadn't lied.
Well, it doesn't work out. You know something? You know something? When we should end. I try really hard to never lie, and it's fucking hard. Like I'm not lying about big things, obviously, but just like little like white things, like little white lies we tell all the time, and I think it's a disease that we should eradicate.
Do you?
Yeah.
Why?
Tell the damn ass truth. You're trying to defend lying right now?
Yeah.
This is not going to hold up well in any medium.
Like going to going to grab a coffee, and the barista is like, oh, what are you up to today? Like, well, I'm going to... And they're like, oh, I'm going to go to Target, and then probably, like... but I got to make another stop later. Like...
Yeah.
Just like, just hanging out.
That's not lying.
That's
not lying.
Okay.
You could do that. But the things I catch myself doing are sometimes somebody will say something like, oh, have you seen this movie? And I go, yeah, I've seen it. And in my head I go, I haven't seen that movie. Why did I say I've seen that movie?
You say, yeah, I've seen Hereditary twice.
We don't need to get into that.
No.
That pissed me off. That pissed me the frick off. Horse hacks.
Those are horse hacks. If you have a life hack you want to give us, or you have an issue that you need a life hack for, email us at hacktuallypod@gmail.com. Do you think we're going to release this one?
I think so. I feel good about it.
Do you?
I think the content was both entertaining and useful.
Yeah. We'll clean it up, get it out there.
Yeah.
Cut it, ship it, get some clips. You'll see this on TikTok.
Zach, pound it. We should cut that.
Do you have anything that you want to
plug?
My
beatbox album.
Oh yeah. What was your stage name?
My stage name is.
That's sick.
Yep.
Have you ever seen a beatboxer live?
No, I wish. I would love to see a beatboxer live.
I have. Beardy man.
Did you pay tickets? Pay money?
It's a long story, but no.
Dude, beatboxing. We should do a beatboxing life hack. Beatboxing is so cool, and I'm not going to stand by people when people say it's corny or stupid. You've seen these beatboxers are very good. Horse hacks. Thanks for watching, everybody.
Bye.
Thanks for listening. We love you.